spilling all the tea about Vale and Jordan's relationship, how he cheated, how she cheated, how he can't get it up. Everything is coming out.
Were Vale and Jordan having threesomes? Oh my god. Let's dive into that toxic relationship while I eat. 1 second. Still mad that she tried to say that my relationship is fake and that I'm gonna leave Santos soon or what? Girl, oh my god. Oh, also, yeah, something's wrong with their like sex life and their relationship because every time Vale got drunk, she was like, "Do you and Itai want to have a threesome with us?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "No, one, I don't like. I'm not attracted to you or Jordan, and no." I didn't like have threesomes with like girls that would like come in the house. Definitely just wanted to like hook up with other people without hooking up with other people. People as a couple. It's really sad. I only feel for them. I don't know if he ever put his hands on her. I don't think so. He probably can't reach her. I make any money. That's why she doesn't have any put away for her kids. When she heard you talk about Ruben, she got scared on TikTok. You know why? So Hannah and Jordan were dating for I think like years since he was like 18. You know, they traveled together, they met each other's families. She lived with him in one of his houses. Then when he met Vale, he cheated on him, but he cheated all the time. Vale and Jordan didn't click right away. Like they clicked like the second or third day actually. So the first day he was actively cheating on Hannah, like probably all the time, right? Vale does social media, it was like kind of put out there. And people had no choice but to like, you know, find his Instagram and was like, wait, he has a girlfriend. I'm gonna tell Hannah that he cheated, but she had to find out from social media, right? So had about cheating on Hannah because they were really close and they dated for so long. He paid for her new apartment. Yeah, so that's true. He does pay for her apartment and he says it's because still has a close relationship with her family. You know, he feels bad about everything. So he feels that as a man, he should at least do that for her.
Don't be mad at them. I can be mad at them. I very much can be, especially when you're fucking lying and making me look like a dumb bitch. But you literally were mad that someone was making you look dumb, but you're gonna sit there and go make your friend look dumb? With no evidence, no nothing, bitch. You go to the internet, you could have came to me like a grown-ass woman. Vale, you're my friend, I care about you, so let me tell you this and let me show you the proof. No, but you go on the internet and you say that shit.
Show her proof? I can't, I'm busy shopping in Hawaii at Louis Vuitton.
Anonymous tipped $2. She said you're fake as fudge for coming to the internet instead of her. She said you're not a real friend for that.
I just found out today, my bad. Wait girl, we found out at the same time on the internet. The fuck?
He's coming out now that they're no longer friends.
Vale did not come home with me and Santos in Dallas. She went home with Ruben and then came back to the hotel hours later. This is for wearing my clothes. Also for saying I wasn't there for you. I want to say that my relationship is fake. Well, your relationship has been toxic from the start. You and Jordan fight every day. Read my mouth. He couldn't get for her. One of their last fights that I knew about. So don't ever speak of my relationship again, girl. Go fix yours. Worry about yours. We're good over here, girl. We don't fight about anything. We're good. So money, drinking, just everything. It's really, really toxic. But maybe they deserve each other. So yeah. Talk about the fight where Jordan disappeared for the night. Oh yeah, so that night, he came into the room and was like, me and Vale just broke up. Like we were fighting because she got really drunk that night and tried to fight Bria. And then she tried to fight Yami because Yami said to go take care of her kids or something. Her and Jordan got in a really big fight because he's like, you drink too much and you get crazy when you're on liquor. Yeah, he couldn't get hard for her and she got really pissed off and then broke up with him. And that was our last big fight. And he was like, I'm just going to leave for the night. I'm going to go sleep at my other house. But he probably went to go see Hannah. I don't know. So yeah, that night was that. That's the night that he disappeared for the night. But he always leaves and goes and spends the night other places. Jordan breached the contract. I mean, he did a lot of unethical things.
And we do believe that Vale went home with Ruben that time. We do believe that. We know that's true. But she claims to be so fucking in love with fucking Jordan and won't leave him alone. But she still cheated. Everybody's saying that Jordan might be gay or that he was in love with Brie. There's a lot of versions of what could be going on with Jordan, saying that he hits her, that he's a manipulator, narcissist, that he probably is, you know, a little go into the other side or something, or that he could still be in love with Hannah because he's paying her apartment.
Nobody has shown proof of me being cheated on. Y'all are listening to what fucking Bree and Santos are saying. Are they fucking reliable people to believe shit from? Don't be mad at them. I can be mad at them. I very much can be, especially when you're fucking lying and making me look like a dumb bitch. But you literally were mad that someone was making you look dumb, but you're gonna sit there and go make your friend look dumb? With no evidence, no nothing, bitch. You go to the internet, you could have came to me like a grown-ass woman. Vale, you're my friend, I care about you, so let me tell you this and let me show you the proof. No, bitch, you go on the internet and you say that shit. Like, how delusional do you have to fucking be? And I'm saying this to y'all, how delusional do y'all have to be to sit there and believe that Hannah is gonna let her man sleep with another girl every single night, be with her every single night, fucking be on the internet with her, do sexual things with her every single night, and she's gonna be with him? Be fucking for real. I'm not a fucking delusional ass bitch. I've been in a fucking relationship. I'm not a dumb bitch. It's not fucking true. I already texted this bitch. All these things happened because we were a team. We signed to a management together. We did everything together. I'm not mad, I'm annoyed. No, if anything, I made myself. I put myself in the back seat. I did what I did in the back seat, bitch. I made my name, okay? Burn bridges. Bro, that bitch is about to burn bridges. She's about to burn a lot of fucking bridges. How about that? Have her remember who got her that kick deal. Ungrateful as fuck. And then she wants to sit there and go on live and talk shit about shit that she doesn't even know anything about. She's just saying shit because all she does is say shit. And then she tries to backtrack and say Santos said it. Bitch, Santos didn't say it. Like, do you realize you get clipped? You say things, you get clipped. Like, stop fucking lying.
I understand Vale being insecure about her boyfriend, but in a way, like, she's not putting any effort to do something with her life. So she's kind of relying on Jordan at this point. She has a lot of people on her OnlyFans. I don't think she has a lot of money coming in. Although she is paying the little money that she has, she's paying it for, you know, the presents, the food. Whenever they go out dining, whenever they go out and have fun outside, like, she's paying for everything because Jordan's card is always fucking declining. So I feel like the only little money that she actually has is just being spent on that relationship when he never claims her, but she's still there. We do know that the whole situation has always been toxic. We've known that forever, but it just seems like, okay, you need to let that man go. He don't want you, he don't claim you, so you need to let that man go. The thing that she's done has been for herself, from herself, and that supposedly Bree has not helped her. Like, girl, be so for real, Bree has helped you. Without Bree, you wouldn't be in LA. You knew nothing about this lifestyle before Bree.
Oh, did all of Hawaii hear that? Jordan can't get hard. She doesn't make any money. That's why she doesn't have any put away for her kids.
$2. Will you guys go back to the MILF house? Is the beef with Jordan a skit? You guys are doing way better without them. Don't go back.
No, it's not a skit, and we would never go back there. That's an embarrassing place to even be seen. One time, in amongst their toxic relationship and fighting every other day, Jordan and Vale had a really bad fight where they broke up with each other or whatever, and Bria was like consoling him, like, you know, like, you don't deserve that, like, you could do so much better, like, you know, like, literally, like, you know what I mean? And you know what that could lead to, right? So Vale finds out. Jordan, like, tells her, I think, a day later or something. So livid. She's like, so she finds out and she's pissed. She's like, I can't believe that girl was all up on my man trying to get with him. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, you know, that was pretty fucked up. You know, like, that's supposed to be your friend or somebody that you live in the same house is, and she consoling your man. Like, that's so weird. Obviously, you know where she wanted that to lead to, right? Toxic relationship, toxic friendship. They're all fake to each other. They all want to sleep with each other. It's really weird. And he's like, well, if I'm so broken, I'm so this, and I'm a scammer, how do I have all these nice friends? Babe, you have to rent your cars out to afford them. You don't own your cars to own them because you like to have a Lambo. You own a Lambo because motherfuckers rent it out from you every month for you to be able to afford it. Let's start there. He also just had, like, this weird ulterior motive of, like, sleeping with everybody in the house. Like, it was super unprofessional and, like, poorly ran. Tell me why the car that they drove us to the airport in, me and Santos, there was FBI at the house that morning taking fingerprints because guess what? One of their clients committed a in it.
Oh,
And went to jail.
oh
Yeah. Yeah. In one of their cars. One of the last conversations I had with her was in Dallas. Mind you, she says me and Santos were not there for her in Dallas. Girl, the only reason she was even in Dallas to see her kids is because I go in the room and I'm telling her and Jordan, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to see my son tomorrow. You know, it was my first visitation. It was Winter's birthday. I'm like, I'm going to see my son tomorrow. I'm so excited. And I literally look at Vale and I go, hey, how come you just don't text your baby daddy and ask if you can see your kids? She's like, oh, I don't ask him because he's just going to say no and I don't want to do it and it's too much drama. And I'm like, no, I think you should like text him and just ask him. You never know. I was like telling her like, look, you'll never get an answer if you don't ask. Isn't it better to make an effort? And then Jordan butts in and tries to take like take claim of what I was saying and be like, yeah, you should text her. Like, you never know. Like, always just trying to butt in. But I'm the one who told Vale to text her baby daddy to go see her kids. And when she did, they said yes. And she was like shocked. She was like, oh my God, they said yes. Like, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, you wouldn't have known that if you didn't ask.
right, yeah.
And
The
then
worst
Jordan
they can say is no.
He convinced Vale to go see her kids or whatever. And it was never that. It was because I said I was going to go see Winter and I was confused why she didn't want to ask her baby daddy to go see her kids. Even if you got a no. I said, even if you get a no, it shows later on when you guys go to court that you were trying to see them, right? And I was telling her that. So then I go to see Winter, guys, times two. I go to see Winter, and then I get a phone call, and she's like, oh, I'm coming to Dallas, and Santos is coming. I'm like, okay, cool.
You guys, tell me what you think about the situation in the comments. This is fucking, like, I don't know what else they're going to be talking about from now on. We don't know, but things are just evolving. They are spilling all the tea. Tell me what do you think about the situation. Put it right there in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
In Vale, but it was the weirdest thing.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? She says she hasn't told anyone.
I just
know
said
what it is because they told me
that's it.
too.
And I don't think I told Bree before that. Anyways, me and Jaden had driven Vale, Nini, and Bria to a clinic to get a STD check.
Yeah.
And
I remember
went home like the next day or something, and like Vale called me like a week later or something like that, and she never calls me. It was so weird. I was like, what is she calling me about? And she was like,
Why are you guys laughing?
I was like, why are you telling me this? And she was like, I don't know how to tell Jordan. She said, can I call you in like 5 minutes? And she asked if she could have me on speaker whenever she told Jordan. And I was like,
Are you talking about that story when Jordan and Vale found out they had
chlamydia?
did you know? Did y'all know?
Oh, let me tell you one thing.
I went to go get tested with them and I came out good and
I went to go get tested too. That's why. Remember, somebody clipped me at Planned Parenthood. That's why I went.
Well, Vale was worried because I said, like, how do you think you got it? Do you think Jordan fucked around? And she said, no, not possible. I think I've had it the whole time. I was like,
Let me tell you something that you don't know. What's funny about that? Wait, 1 second. The funny part about that whole story is after all this happened, she went on live saying, like, of course she was talking shit about me. Of course, right? She said a lot of stuff about me. And she was like,
and Vale cheated on Jordan with these guys
at the Shorty Bay party?
at the Saudi Bay party.
Okay, and then, bro, Mia, I don't know if you knew this, but obviously you had left the house, and then she found out she had, whatever, like, right after that, you were already in Texas. She comes to my room, and her and Jordan are like, oh, we get to tell y'all something, and we're like, what? And they told us that they had that they tested positive, and they said that they got it from you.
how would they get it?
Yo, let me tell you what they told me. No, listen to this. She goes, I got it from a toy that me and Mia shared. And I said, girl, that's not how it works. You cannot get an STD from a sex toy.
No,
They
that's
told me that
exactly.
you gave it to her.
That's what she said on the phone. She
And I said, listen to this. I said, me and Mia have done content together. Y'all know we have. I said, so if that's true, then maybe I had something. So I went to go get tested and I was clean. So I was like,
that's what she said to me on the phone. She said, can I tell Jordan that she didn't want to like
oh, she
Jordan
said,
to think
tell
she
Jordan
fucked around or whatever.
that I got it from
So
you.
that's why she called me on the phone. She was like, I'm gonna tell Jordan I got it from a sex toy, blah blah blah. I was like, does he have like more than one brain cell? I don't know, but
I know, that's what I said. Bro, okay, tell me why. Okay, so then here's what happened.
Wait,
so the day,
I can't give you that, right?
yeah.
No, right? Okay.
No, one of them was
I
fucking.
never shared one with her anyway. I've never shared
That's
it.
what I thought too. And I was like, bro, I just did content with Mia last week, so if she has it and then you have it, then I have it. But I came back clean. So, bro, here's what happened. So they both find out they have it. I go get tested. And a week later, I come back clean. Guys, times two. And Jordan's in the room with me when I called Planned Parenthood because I hadn't heard back from them. I called them on the phone. They're like, yeah, you tested negative for everything. And I go, that's really weird. I said, how did Vale get it from Mia, but I didn't, if that was the case? So I tell Jordan that I'm clean, and he's like, wait, what? And then I think they started fighting about that because I guess she had lied to him about her body count.
Yeah,
And I had to really, like,
that's what she said. She said Jordan thinks that I've only ever slept with my BD and him, so
Yeah,
he's
that's what she
gonna
told him.
out like. And so I was like, whatever. I'm not there. Like,
yeah, so of course as a girl you're like, yeah, just say I got it from me, yeah. No, that's funny that you said
So you told her it was okay, Mia, to...
I didn't say it was okay to say.
I was just like, whatever, guys.
It's everything I've been chasing. All here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough giving. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You were not as tough though. Don't wanna test your luck with me.